in the previous class we are continuing the Hall effect. That is, in that Hall effect we are deriving number of equations. So first equation is VD is equals to, first equation, VD is equals to J by NE. That means drift velocity is related to the current density J by NE. Okay, here J is the current density, VD is the drift velocity, N is the number of charge carriers per unit volume, and E is the charge on electrons. Okay, so here N is the number of charge carriers per unit volume. Okay, so and we know that this EH is the strength of electric field by the Hall voltage. So this EH is equals to VD into D, and when we put the value of VD, so we get EH is equals to 1 by NE J into B, and if we put this 1 by NE as a constant, so we give this constant, that is the RH J into B. So here R of H is equals to, R of H is nothing but the 1 by NE. So if we, so by knowing the value of, and this is nothing but the Hall coefficient. So if we have the value of this RH, that is the Hall coefficient, we can calculate the number of charge carriers per unit volume, charge on electrons, or we can calculate the strength of electric field. Okay, strength of electric field, that is the EH, or current density J. So we can calculate all the values by using this RH, that is the Hall coefficients. So however, the experimentally observed quantities are the Hall voltage VH and the current I through the sample. Then next, if we know that the difference between this, that is the, if D is the, that is if D is the width of strips, and T is the thickness, which we already described in the diagram, that is small e is the width of the strip and T is the thickness of the sample, then this VH is equals to, VH is nothing but the velocity, Hall velocity. So that is nothing but the EH into D, and I is equals to, we know that in terms of current density, that is J is nothing but the current I is equals to J into area of cross section, because we know that current density is nothing but the current per unit area. Okay, so this is called the, therefore I is equals to J into area of cross section, and this area of cross section is nothing but the width into thickness. So therefore I is equals to J into D into T, that is width into thickness. Okay, so therefore RH is equals to, from this equation we are giving this equation as the third number equation, this equation is the fourth number equation, what we, I don't know number of equations. So therefore this RH is equals to EH divided by J into B. Okay, and we know the value of EH. From this value we calculate EH is equals to VH divided by D. So put this value of EH in this equation, EH equals to VH by D, therefore RH is equals to VH divided by D divided by value of J is nothing but the value of J, that is here from that we can calculate the value of J. Here J is equals to I divided by dt. So put this value J is equals to I divided by dt into B. Okay. So this RH is equals to, so therefore this RH is equals to VH D, sorry D cancel, D must be cancelled. So this value is nothing but the VH T divided by IB. So this T goes to numerator side, so VH into T, and below denominator side I into B. Okay, so knowing the value of T, I and B, so we can measure the value of Hall coefficient RH. The next one is the conductivity is given by, so this is the one of the formula. We can calculate the Hall coefficient. So this is the one of the formula, that is RH is equals to 1 by NE. By using the value of N and E, we can calculate the value of RH. This is the one of the formula. By using the value of T, I and B, we can calculate the value of Hall coefficient also. So then the next one is the Hall coefficient, sorry, conductivity. Conductivity sigma is equals to Ne mu. We have the formula conductivity sigma is equals to Ne and mu. Here the mu is equals to Hall mobility. This mu is called the Hall mobility. So therefore this combining equation, this okay, so this sigma is equals to Ne mu, and we have the equation RH is equals to 1 by Ne. RH is equals to 1 by Ne. So after comparing this both the equation, so we get, combining this equation both, so we get RH is equals to, so this is 1 by Ne and this is the Ne. So if we put this Ne means 1 by Ne, we get the reciprocal. So we get here sigma is equals to 1 by RH into mu. Okay, so therefore RH is equals to mu by sigma, or mu is equals to this value sigma RH. So we can have again different value of mu, that is the RH is equals to mu by sigma. In terms of conductivity, we can calculate the mu. Thus the mobility of charge carriers, that is the mu is equals to sigma RH, can be obtained from the Hall effect measurement. Okay, the Hall constant is negative for the N-type semiconductor and positive for the P-type semiconductor. So these are the formulas. By using the Hall effect, we can calculate the RH in number of formulas. So this one means we can calculate Hall coefficient by number of ways. This is one of the formula. RH is equals to 1 by Ne. This is the first formula. RH is equals to 1 by, we can calculate. Then again we can calculate the strength of electric field. Okay, or we can calculate the Hall voltage, that is the VH. Then again RH, this is the one of the formula. We can calculate the Hall coefficient. Then again formula, this is the one of the formula, we can calculate Hall coefficient. So by using this formula, we can calculate this mu, that is the Hall mobility. So we can calculate the Hall mobility by using this formula, mu is equals to sigma RH. And another Hall constant. Okay, so we can calculate the Hall constant. Hall constant is negative for N-type. That is Hall constant is negative for N-type of semiconductor. And Hall constant is positive for p-type semiconductor. Okay, so this is the conclusion what we calculate or conducted by the Hall effect. Okay, so in this way our Hall effect is completed. So this is the most important. This is in your experiment also, practical experiment also, Hall effect. Okay, so we will continue this by using this Hall coefficient mobility. We can calculate in the practical also. This is the important. Okay, so this is all about the Hall effect. In the next class we will continue the next topic. I don't know what is the topics, then I will tell in the class. Okay, thank you.